Hello everybody, it's Margaret. Welcome to my channel, Texas Gal Treasures. In today's video, can't get my brain straight today. In today's video, it is Monday, so this is the day that I share my sales for the week. And I go live so that if there's any questions or things like that, then I can address them in the chat. So today we're going to talk about what's been selling this past week, and then at the end I'll go into the chat and talk about any questions you've got. And I also promised that I would address kind of what's been going on with me. I've gotten a lot of people, mostly concerned, reaching out and asking me like, how's it been going, what's been going on. And I feel like I shared a little bit, but I didn't really go into it a whole lot. I can't remember if I did it on this channel or on the My Mate Margaret channel, but anyway, I thought let me go ahead and go ahead and address that too. So after we talk about sales and stuff, I'll briefly share a little bit, and then we'll jump into the chat. So that's what's been going on. Anyway, that's what we're doing today, rather. So if you're new here, welcome. This is going to be a little, not totally different, but a little bit more off-base stuff and later. And I am a reselling homeschooling mom that flips things on eBay, Etsy, Poshmark, Mercari, all these different places to help support my family. And yeah, so we're going to talk about what's sold. So my goal is to make about $200 a week on eBay, Etsy, all these reselling platforms to help, because I get income from many different areas. And so my goal is about $200 a week. So it'll average out to be about $800 to $1,000 a month that I bring in. So I've been doing all right these last few weeks, and this week is no different. I grossed $580 this week on the platforms that I sell on, which is really good. And probably net, if I'm having to guesstimate, I'll talk about what I bought things for as we go along as well. Probably a guess as far as the net would probably still be about $475 to $500 after cost of goods sold, after the fees and things like that. All of my buyers pay for shipping, so I don't do free shipping, so that is not something I have to take out of the prices that you'll see here. Hello, everybody in the chat. I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you so much, Brenda, for checking in. And actually, Brenda and a couple other members of the channel, we had a chat at the end of last month, and so y'all probably know a little bit about what I'm going to share already. And I've had a few people ask about that. What does that member, the join button mean? So if you're interested, you can join the channel, and it's sort of like a Patreon thing, different levels. There are different videos or extra things that happen throughout the month, depending on what level you choose to promote the channel, not promote the channel, but support the channel. And so, yeah, that's something that if you're interested in checking out, there's a join button. You can peek at it at some point if you want. If you want to, it's there. So thank you so much, Harley. I appreciate that. It's a new tank top, I guess. Anyway, we'll talk about it all later. Okay, let's jump into the sales, because and y'all help me stay on track today, because I am, just like yesterday, if you were around yesterday in my video, I needed, bring it back, Margaret, bring it back to center. Let's stay on topic. Okay. So it's going to be one of those. I'm just letting you know in advance, because I anticipated talking about what I was going to share first, but then I thought if I did that, I might not be able to make it through the rest of the video truly. So I'm like, let me get this out there first. And that way, if you're not interested, you're just like, I don't even care what's going on with you, woman. Just show me your sales so I can leave. That's fun too. Thanks for being here. Alrighty, first up, let's talk about the eBay sales. I sold this comic book. I'm looking for my other chart. Here we go. I sold this comic book. This is Death Blow on eBay, and it sold for $8. This was in the lot of comics that I got from a friend of mine who gave me all of these comics for free, didn't want anything. I offered to pay her a percentage. I offered to give her, she didn't want me to do anything for her. So it was a very kind gift. And we've definitely been making some good profits off of that. So Death Blow sold for $8, cost $0 to me. Oh, Helen, thank you so much for becoming a member of the channel. Let me get a sticker up. for you. How about LSP? This is Lumpy Space Princess. You and me and LSP. Wait, I need to come pump iron with LSP. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Okay, let's jump in. I know, thank you. So next item that's sold on eBay is this Lego Star Wars Advent Calendar. Now, this one sold, hang on, where I keep messing up with my tabs, and so I lost my chart. But it sold for $125, I remember that. So this Lego Advent Calendar, which I enjoy buying these Advent calendars. This is what my kids get for their Advent calendars every year. If you are not familiar with Lego, we talked a little bit about my philosophy with Lego, or how I approach. I view Lego as an investment, truly. So when frequently every year when my kids pick out their Advent calendar, I will buy one or two extra. Sometimes I end up gifting them to people, around Christmas. But then sometimes I'll hang on to them. So this was from 2014. And I've just had, all this Lego up in my closet because I hoard it. But it cost about $40 new. So the regular Lego, like Lego City Advent Calendar, cost $30. The Lego Star Wars cost $40. There's Lego Friends, but neither of my kids are into the Lego Friends Advent Calendar. And this is the first year that there's a Lego Harry Potter Advent Calendar. So, I got a couple of those to put up in the closet because my kids, neither of them chose that. One wanted the Star Wars, one wanted Lego City. I got those for them, and I got a couple Harry Potter to put up for later. Anyway, so this was about $40. Well, it was $40 when I bought it new, and it sold for $125 this week. And then they did pay shipping on top of that. Oh my goodness, Beatrice, thank you so much for becoming a member of the channel. Let me find you a sticker too. How about a dragon? Want dragons? Which way? The cute little dragon saying, thank you so much for becoming a member of the channel. I appreciate it. You're putting a smile on my face, you guys. I needed that today, but anyway, thank you. Okay, so that is the Advent Calendar that sold. Sweet, right? Then, so Christmassy stuff, y'all. We're in September. Christmas is a-selling. So here we go. This is a Santa ornament, and down here you'll see my inventory note. This is where I put how much I bought it for. So I bought it for 10 cents because I got it at the bins, so it was breakable. So this was 10 cents, and it sold. Let me see if I took a best offer on that. So it shows there $21. I tell you what, I've got to get it together with my tabs. I keep moving them around. There we go. That sold for $22. So $21.99. So it sold for the asking price of that. And again, I spent 10 cents on it. So cost of goods sold was very, very low on this one. So that was a good sale. Get your Christmas stuff up. All right, this is another thing that I sold. These are Lego minifigs, and these are the monster ones. So, oh my gosh, do I ever wish that I hoarded the Simpsons ones, because those, all the Simpsons Quickie Mart, the Simpsons house, those are like so scarce, and I did not, we had some, but we opened them and played with them, and who knows where they are now, probably in the bottom of a tub. Anyway, these are usually about $4 a pop. When they come out new. And so I had a bunch of them and I still have more. I love them. I love unboxing them. I have a thing for blind bags, and then Lego monsters, come on. It's like a win-win. So these sold for $55. I took an offer on those. So that was good for me. I was happy with that. Then this is a mixed lot that I did. Didn't I swear I wasn't going to do anymore, where I staged them and then they sit, and then I'm so upset with myself because I spent all this time trying to make it look pretty, and I'm clearly not very good at it. But this lot sold. This was just, most of it was wearable, but I think there may have been a few. I made sure to put any flaws or whatever in the description. I feel like I'm missing the chat, and I need to I'll come back over to the chat in just a second. But this lot sold for $22. Again, I took an offer on this one. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything in the chat real fast. And I am definitely going to, if you have questions, I'm going to come back. Okay, I'll answer this one. How does the Lego Advent Calendar work? I love it. Let me go back and I'll show you the pictures. So basically on the Lego Advent Calendar, it has like the days, just like a normal Advent calendar where you poke open. Let me see if that's all I let. So you can see on the back of this Advent calendar, like each day you'll open the new little tab, and then inside there will be either a new minifig or one of the little race pods, or depending on what it is. And then usually the last day, like on the 24th, it'll be whoever Santa is. And this year it was Darth Vader with a Santa outfit. So it was pretty cute. So that's that. My kids love it. That's what we do every year for our Advent calendar. Let's see. We did that. Okay, next up was this mug that sold. This was a Starbucks mug. I still have that showing up there. One real quick second. Thank you so much for the things in the chat that you're saying. And I'll come back again in the chat. I've said this already, but so this mug, let me scroll down because I didn't grab all my cost of goods sold. So this is another one you can see on my inventory note where it says 10 PB. That means I got it for 10 cents in the bins. At my Goodwill Outlet, breakable items are up to 20 items for $1.99. So I try to maximize that. I try to make sure I get 20 items, and then everything averages out to be about 10 cents a piece. So you get way more bang for your buck if you do that. So I enjoy that a lot because I like getting a bigger profit. That's the name of the game, right? So this mug did end up selling for this price, $20.99, so 21 bucks, and then buyer paid shipping on top of that. And then next, a friend of the channel bought this, and I only found out because they told me so in the chat. Mary, how are you not hang on. Hi, Mary. I don't know how okay, it's not letting me put you as a moderator on here. I don't know, because I think I'm using whatever thing I'm using, StreamYard. I'll have to do it. I thought you were a mod, but maybe not. Not here. Okay. Anyway, hi. Hope you're doing okay. So yeah, this was a really pretty carnival glass scarf clip. So it has this kind of like clip on the back that like flaps over. I feel like maybe it could have been a dress clip as well. I can't remember if this other part of the clip popped up too. So it could have been a scarf clip / dress clip. It was really pretty, this really pretty iridescence. Anywho's, this one did also sell for the asking price of $32. Super duper pretty, super pretty. And this one, I don't remember. I don't think I even have an inventory note. Yeah, I just put the date. If I can't remember, usually it's because I got it in a lot or something like that, that I won't put what the cost of goods sold was for that, or what the purchase price. So, I will come back to the chat in a second. I see some good questions. Okay, Jennifer, so you can't see the mods on StreamYard. Mary, oh, you're already a moderator. Okay, I was like, how are you not? But yeah, I can't see it on here, so okay. Woo! You learn something new every day, peeps. All right, this is another item that I bought in the bins. It's a little like trinket tray, like a ring dish. And I thought this was gonna sit for longer, but it didn't. So this was because, again, it was breakable. So 10 PBs, and not stand for peanut butter. It's I forgot the hyphen. 10p. I put p for pence, like as in the British pence, but it's just my code for pennies. Whatever works, right? So this one sold for $10. Took an offer on that, sold for $10. So that was pretty good. And then this little Lego, this is one that I got. You can see like the sticker mark from the front. I got this at a garage sale for $2 or $3. Let's see. Oh, I didn't even put it in there. But yeah, it had a tear on the front cover on the front of it anyway, but it sold. So it sold for $10, and I believe it was either $2 or $3 that I paid for this. And the person had taken, like, at the garage sale, they had taken like painter's tape and write the price on it, and then covered it with like packing tape. So like overkill, but okay. Yeah. So that was okay. Looking in the chat real fast. I see questions. I'll be back. Yummies. Okay. I'm getting distracted again. Back on target. So those were the eBay sales. Let's talk about Etsy. And I do cross post as often as I can. Ooh, I forgot to share with you guys about, well, I didn't forget, I haven't had a chance. I did start, because I'm using List Perfectly, where I can cross post things all at one time, you know, across multiple platforms. And I've started posting some things to Facebook Marketplace. Haven't sold anything yet, but I did get a question about an item. So we'll see, because I am going to try to start getting my things over on Facebook Marketplace, because some of y'all were telling me that you've had some sales there. And for me, truly, as I share, you know, pretty frequently, like the reason, let me put this down, if I only sold on eBay, hang on, I clicked the wrong button. If I only sold on eBay, then my profit this week would only have been, because we're now done with the eBay, would have been $305, which that's gross, which still met my goal this week, but most weeks it doesn't meet that goal. So because I am cross-posting to other sites, I'm able to make better profits. Okay, so marketplaces are dead here. Yeah, and I was wondering about that. And I'm like, well, some people have said that theirs were doing okay. And I thought, well, you know what? There's no fees to like get it on there. So might as well just put it up there. And since I have List Perfectly, there's only a few little drop downs that I have to do. So it's not a huge deal, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Because if I had to do it all by hand, then I probably wouldn't do it. Water, 1 second. Alrighty, here we go. Now let's jump into Etsy. So Etsy is usually my second best. Ooh, let's make that bigger. More Christmas, y'all. Christmas. Okay, so these are some snowman salt and pepper shakers that I also think I got in the bins. It's different on Etsy. Hang on, let me move over here and drop this down. I got these in the bins, and I put 1D because it's about $1.49 a pound. They didn't quite weigh a pound, so it's about $1 for these at the Goodwill Outlet, and they sold for like $11, not a ton, $12. But they had some wear. They had, I may have been able to get more for them. You know, I normally like to price high, so there must have been a reason that I priced them low. Pardon me. I sold a mystery box of jewelry. I sell these on Etsy. These are wearable, sellable boxes, and you get 10 pieces, and it's $35 for 10 pieces of jewelry. And unfortunately, one of the pieces got there broken, which is crazy. I mean, not crazy. It happened. It's true. But so I just sent another like jewelry piece, another necklace in its place. But that was a bummer that it broke. One of the pieces broke. She showed, yeah, it was broken. Okay, so that was $35 that sold for. And then next up, this was a good find in the bins, y'all. This is a bike seat, and it's from Brooks, and it's a leather bike seat. And yeah, so I was just like, wow, that's pretty cool. A cool bike seat, leather. It was clearly leather. And so I picked it up. It was probably maybe a pound or so. So probably maybe cost like $1.52 at the bins. And it sold for $100. And now I'm thinking, wow, I probably, because it sold fairly quickly, so I probably could have gotten more for it. But I didn't, you know, I just asked $100 for it, and that's what I got. Now, this makes me feel like, because in I miss doing the ride-alongs when I would go to the bins and like just kind of scan through everything as I'm picking stuff, because a lot of times y'all will be like screaming at the screen like, you missed the blah, 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 you know. But anyway, that's what it made. I don't know why this bike seat, because I feel like this bike seat maybe would be something that others would pass up. But I remember there was like a cymbal or something, like a drum from a drum set, that I got so many comments that I passed it up because I just didn't know. But now I know. And now you know. Check out those bike seats because they can sell for a lot of money. So that was a bike seat that sold. Next on Etsy, I sold this clamper bracelet, and it sold for $20. Oopsies, I'm too big. There we go. It sold for $20. I think this is one that I got in a lot. Let me see if I put it. Yeah, I didn't put. So usually I just if it came like in a ThredUp box or something like that. If I can't remember, I just don't even, because that's probably what happened. That's where most of my jewelry comes from. Okay, so that was it for Etsy. I had one sale on Mercari, and it was also a comic book. The Superman comic sold for $10 and cost me nothing. Then another Lego sold, and this is another one of these. I think this, yeah, see, this is, I got this at the same garage sale. I had to peel off the tape, but still, it sold, right? So I think, again, it probably paid $2 or $3 for it, and it sold for $16. And so that was a good sale. It was one of these little 3-in-1. You can make it into a train or a caboose. I guess you would have to buy 3 of them if you wanted the whole train. Okay, and then Perry the platypus sold, so that was fun. I just listed Perry as well. Perry sold for $17. He's from a cartoon called Phineas and Ferb, which is a cute cartoon. And then another sale was this little ring, which we just got. What did it come in? Y'all probably remember, and I don't. But it was either a ThredUp box or a Goodwill. But it was a really cute little leopard ring. Was it in one of those? And this one, because I couldn't find one just like it, so I priced it high, and it ended up selling for $65. So I was pretty happy with that. Totally happy with that sale. Okay, those were the sales. I had, pretty good run of it this week, and I have a couple sales. No, I have a couple offers I need to go attend to, but I didn't. Like, I have to really compartmentalize, because if I start like accepting offers, then I'm like, oh, I need to go ship that, and okay, it'll take care of itself. Okay, so if that was all you were here for, and you're like, I'm done, I don't want to hear anything else, that's cool, I understand. But thanks for coming, and hit that thumbs up if you'd like, or the thumbs down if you didn't like, or both, and we'll just see what happens. All right, so I can't decide what to do first. So I should talk in the chat first, check the chat. Let me check the chat so far. Once I get caught up with the chat, look, I'm stalling. I'm putting things off. Unpleasantness. That's the wrong word for it. But anyway, okay. So my chat is not going back all the way, because I know Brenda was the first one to comment, and I can't get back that far. So hopefully, if you had any questions before what I can see, then it'll pop up. Okay. Thank you, Charlene. I appreciate that. Yay, you caught me live, Naomi. Woo! Let's see. Pink Elephant says, I was listing full 22 items. Oh, that is really good. No, we did school today. That's productive, right? We went for a walk and all that. Thank you very much. I don't mind. Hi. Thank you, Marilyn. Yes, happy Labor Day. I did forget that was, well, I didn't forget. But yes, Labor Day. Yay, November. Okay. Oh, okay. And never slip it. Am I saying that right? Or am I going to do merch this Q4? Yeah, I mean, I still have all my merch up. I was just actually thinking about that. I need to reach back out to my friends over at Make Merch, but I know it's called something new now. They got a whole new platform, and I need to reach out to them and see about that, because it's definitely Q4 for Merch by Amazon. If you guys are not familiar with that means, it's a print-on-demand platform that is through Amazon, where you just create the design and you upload it, and you can put it on shirts or sweatshirts, or what else do they have? Hoodies and tank tops and stuff. And then that's it, right? And then when it sells, Amazon prints the shirt and they ship the shirt and they deal with the customer service. They do everything, and then you get a commission or a royalties basically from it. And so that's, I've done really well with that in the past. And then I probably haven't put up a new shirt. Gosh, it's probably been maybe a year, maybe a little less than a year. But I'm still able to, I still make good money from that. It's kind of like with like eBay, if you're listing you're probably going to do better. Let me see what I made last. This is one of the other, when I talk about like I have many different areas of income, this is one of them. So last month in August, I made almost $350. So it's pretty good for I didn't do anything. So other than, front loading it way when I was uploading shirts and stuff, I was crazy about it and just uploading like a maniac. So that's really been pretty good. That's like $300 and something that I didn't really do anything. I didn't do anything this month for it or last month or anything. Okay. So, all right, I'm scrolling through the chat. I'm going to see. Hello. Oh, Donna, I cannot wait. You had nights in the 20s, might get snow on Wednesday. We're supposed to get this cold front too, and I just so can't wait. I'm just really, really happy about this. Hi, it's Yazira. Is that how, am I saying your name right? Yaziri. Hopefully I said your name right. Hi. Okay. I'm so glad that you're here live too, Donna. Yay. Yay, yay. Yeah, Christmas posting has begun. Definitely. We're getting those Christmassy sales. I said, hey, yes. Okay, next. Okay, Daria. Hopefully I said that right. Buyer wants to buy several items once a reserved listing. On eBay? I don't know how to do that. I can do it on Etsy. I would just say put them all in your cart. Maybe somebody in the chat can help. I know how to do that on Etsy. They want a reserved listing. I don't know how to do that on eBay. Truly. Maybe there is a way. Okay. I feel like I'm saying Then scrolling. Yeah, Pink Elephant hasn't done it yet either. Speaking of that, I need to do another. Speaking of Pink Elephant, I need to do another one of the speed dating videos. I need to put out a call out for speed dating video because that was super fun. The last one, it made me so happy. Okay, scrolling through. Oh, yay. Naomi got a bunch of jewelry. Yay, for free. That's awesome. Due to trash picking, 2 garage sales, homeowner gave everything away. That sounds nice. I don't know what that means. Okay. So what is the ideal shipping size for a single mug? I use a 6x4x4, and then I put it in a padded flat rate. So that's what I do. When I sell things like mugs, I wash them before I ship them. If they're nasty, if I usually wipe everything down, at least like damp cloth, microfiber cloth, if it's just because. But if it's like gross, then yeah, I'll wash it. I don't usually buy anything too gross because I don't like to wash things. That sounds really bad. But I have a mountain of my own laundry and a sink full of dishes. Thank goodness I have 2 kids to help me. Next. Oh, good. Okay, yay. I just went through like a big scarf clip listing. Like I was trying to list a whole bunch of them because, that's what I do. Okay, then. Okay, reserved listing, shipping stuff. Oh, yay, you got your 40 free shipping on, or 40 free listings on Etsy. Good. Yeah, if you're interested in getting on Etsy, I have a link down below where you can get 40 free. If you're new to Etsy and you're wanting to start, there's that. Oh, good. I'm glad, Frida. Yay. I was just looking at your ring. I was organizing my jewelry the other day, and I was looking at the ring that you sent me, and it made me very happy. Thank you. I feel like I'm already going to tear up because I know I'm coming to the end of the chat, and I'm like, oh, it's coming. You can do this, Jenna. You can do hard things. We can do hard things. We can get to listing. As I say this, and I'm like, what am I going to do after this? I think I'm going to go make cookies and eat my cookies. See. What is MP? Text. Not a fan of MP. Oh, Marketplace. Okay. Okay, yeah. I'll have to look into like what else would sell well. I mean, I'm not going to meet up. It's going to be something somebody has to like buy it and I'll ship it to them. I'm not meeting up. Yeah, shipping option. Yeah, shipping options. Because I won't go meet up. Yes, definitely. Post Christmas. I just post everything all year. People buy stuff. There are people that are crazy about Christmas all year long. Definitely. Thank you, Mary. Yeah, go over there and hit the thumbs up, friends. Look, we're almost at 200 friends watching. Woohoo! I'm so glad that you guys made it. Definitely. Okay, your marketplace stinks. Is it a waste of my time? Is that my kids knocking? Kids, is that you? Or is that a cat? What is that? I don't know. Okay. Oh yeah, you like the inventory numbering system. I used to keep everything in a Google spreadsheet, and then I have to go back and forth, and I would search for it, and I was like, this is for the birds. So yeah, I started putting that in there, so I would just know immediately what I bought it for when I couldn't remember to put it in there. So okay, then I'm looking. Oh, your bins in El Paso aren't very good. I would say, well, snip on over to Austin, but I know that's like what, 6-hour drive at least, if not more. It's so huge. When my mom was doing a genealogy, she needed to get something from the library at the Capitol. I don't remember exactly what it was, but she was talking to somebody else. They were like, "Oh, just nip over to the Capitol and get that document." Blah blah blah. Mom was like, "That's like 4 hours away." So the lady, I think the lady she was talking to was from Delaware. So like the distance. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. Clearly stalling here. No bins, no bins. I'm so glad. I mean, we didn't have them in Houston when I was living there, and then they got them supposedly. But then some people are like, "Where are they?" I think they're in the north side. So I haven't been there. So boop, 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 boop. I'm looking. In my chat jump, so I'm trying to go back a little bit. Sorry. Okay, my mom went antiquing, got you $7 jewelry bag. Sweet, Kelsey, that's awesome. $100 for the bike seat was definitely a good sale. I was pretty happy about that. And it sold really quickly too. Makes me think I could have gotten more. But okay, the listing site's called List Perfectly. And if you do join it, go down there. I have a link where you can get 30% off. I think it's your first month. I like it. I'm enjoying using it. It makes it way faster for me to list more. So the bike seat does, yeah. I agrees. I agrees you with that. Definitely. It looked like it would. We'll just leave that there. Definitely. Oh, thanks, Jenna. Yeah, I'm going to talk about the whole stress thing and all that. I think part of it is just being in the spot where I'm like, okay, I can talk about it now, because I haven't really been in a place to talk about it. So yeah, I think just talking about it will help, and knowing like, and then I put on a bunch of makeup today to make me feel better too. How much does it cost to make designs and do merch? And you can do it for totally $0. When I first started, I wouldn't pay for services because I wasn't making money at it. I didn't want to pay for any sites or any services until I started making it a profit. So at the time, when I first started, PicMonkey was what I used. PicMonkey was a free site, and you would just have limited, you didn't have to pay for all the stuff, and you could get just public domain images and create shirts using public domain images that were free, or there are sites that you can get images that are free to use for commercial use. But as far as getting onto Merch by Amazon, it's totally free to sign up and everything, and they don't take their profits until you sell something. So then let's say I sold a $20 shirt, then I would get $5, which seems like, oh, only $5. But if you think about it, like, oh, what did I do? I uploaded a picture, basically. So yeah, it's really worth. I mean, now I use sites that are paid when I do it because I make a little more money there. So yeah, definitely. Okay. Oh yeah, definitely. And I've got a bunch of videos on creating different stuff, and I did try to teach myself Adobe Illustrator. I enjoyed it. It was hard for me. I had to really stretch myself, but I like doing mashups and just silly things. So I like a hot dog, a mermaid, and just like weird things that like Santa pickle and just goofy stuff that I know like there are people who are super serious about it and like they make a ton of money, thousands a month. But I'm like, you know what, if I'm going to do it, I have to enjoy it. I mean, yeah, money's good too, but it was great. Yeah, definitely. And Kelsey, I mean, this is just, the 300 whatever that I made. I mean, there were when I was really active in it, there were, years where, October was like an $800 and Q4, like December and January were usually the best. November, December, and it would be like $1,000 or more a month, you know. So then it would just like eBay, just like any other site, like dips off in the spring and then comes back in the summer, and so it was definitely good. So it's something, yeah, right. It's hard to get back to it. Hang on, I got a kiddo. What's up, sugar?
You recording?
I am. You okay?
Yeah.
You need me? Oh, okay. All right. Okay, looking. You should do more Goodwill unbox. Yeah, I love them too. It's just time. It's time. Yeah, you enjoyed the speed dating too. I think I'm gonna have to put out a call for that because I enjoyed doing it and I enjoyed watching. Like I said, when I was editing the speed dating video, if you haven't seen it, search my channel. It's where reselling channels and jewelry channels could send a minute introductory video, and I compiled them all into one big video. So you were just getting like a minute of each different channel of them introducing their channel. And like just watching everybody's videos was just putting a big smile on my face because I recognize a lot of the names, but I didn't, you don't put a face to a name all the time. And so it was just, I don't know. I was like, I should have done a reaction video, but I enjoyed it. Hi, Bryland Farms. I'm so glad you're here. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Doobie-doobie-doo. Ah, it jumped again. I promise I am going to share what I'm going to share, but I'm definitely, can you populate your old listings or just the old ones? Yeah, you can. So like when I got on to List Perfectly, I could go to eBay, all the listings I had on eBay, and I could send them into List Perfectly to have there. Or I need to tell the kids to turn the radio down. Or you can take it from eBay and just list directly over to the sites that you want to send it to. I'm worried that YouTube is going to hear the song that they're playing and that they're going to demonetize my video for copyright infringement. Let's see if I can hear it anymore. Okay, I don't think I can hear it. I'm definitely going to make some chocolate chip cookies later. I'm just debating whether I should do regular chocolate chip or peanut butter chocolate chip. Okay. I'm doing doobie-doobie-doop a lot too. No, I don't know that. Okay, I don't want to, yeah, some people talk back and forth in the chat. So on Facebook Marketplace stuff, it jumped again. Okay, so, oh, thank you. I think so. I was talking to someone yesterday about, about what my channel is and what like service I provide or whatever. And I'm like, oh yeah, I like teach people about reselling stuff. And they were like, no, you do more than that. It's more, creating a sense of community and creating a sense of togetherness. And I was like, oh, okay, thanks. Now it jumped again. I am sorry. I hate it when it does that. And I don't know how to fix that. Am I feeling happier today? Yes and no. We'll talk in a second. So I really appreciate that, Holly. She says you've been inspirational. Good to see your videos, bright spot in 2020. Well, when I tell my story in just a second, if it's a trigger, then you might want to step away. I don't know. Let's see. Lorinda says growth does not happen without pain. What we've been through has made us who we are today, much smarter. Definitely. I definitely agree with that. Definitely. Okay, I'm at the bottom of the chat, and I'm almost out of water. Okay, so again, I don't know how much I shared, if it was here, if it was on my Mate Margaret, but I've gotten a lot of comments or messages, emails, whatnot, checking in, like, because I'm not putting up videos like I have been, and we all know that there's a big, like, crazy pandemic going on. Whatever you feel about it, it is just the fact of what is happening. And it's one of those things where, like, when it rains, it pours. A lot of stuff has been happening. We had a lot of financial stuff happen all at once. It felt like within 1 week, basically in 1 week, I had like $3,000 worth of unexpected expenses happen. And then my aunt, and this is a whole nother thing, my aunt who, she's been battling breast cancer for 5 years. She ended up going into hospice care. And so that was really, really hard because we are a really close family and we couldn't go. Oh, I should have brought tissues. So it was super hard because she lives in Spokane and none of us could go up there to be with her, or my uncle who was, taking care of her, who's amazing. So that was really, really tough, and at first we're like, okay, well, I talked to her and she was like really upbeat about it. And, I was like, oh, this does not mean it's the end. And it's like, she didn't want to have to keep going to the hospital when something would happen. So she was like, I'm going to do this. And then she ended up declining. So it was really upsetting because we're all separated. And that was really, really, really hard. That, my parents are in Houston and my brother's in Dallas and my sister's in Kerrville and they're in Spokane. And so nobody could be together. Like when my grandmother, when my grandmother was, when she was towards the end, everybody was there. That's just like what our family does. We are there and we are supporting each other, and, our loved one is at home and we're there, you know what I mean? Like if we can be at home, we're going to be at home surrounded by our people. And so it was like really super duper hard to know that we couldn't be there, not just for her, but for my uncle. And so it was just hitting me really, really hard on top of everything else that's been going on. I'm trying not to. So, I mean, that's kind of what's been going on. And she ended up passing away like 3 days ago. So part of it is, knowing she's not in pain anymore is really a good thing. But also the pain of like, we can't be there with my uncle now after the fact, and we couldn't be there, and like we can't even be together, so my mom has gone into isolation for 2 weeks so she can come here. So I'm really looking forward to that. So probably in about a week and a half my mom's gonna come, and then my dad is gonna follow by a few days because he can't socially isolate for whatever reason until then. So that'll be good. My brother, when everything happened before, my brother ended up doing that the same, and he ended up coming here for a couple days just so we could kind of be together. And so yeah, it'll be good that my dad's going to go to my sister's, and that's why he's going to take a little longer to get here. But it's just I know that we aren't alone in this. I know that there are so many people that are separated from their loved ones, and there's tragedies going on, so anyway, that's kind of, that's what's been going on and why I haven't been like my normal peppy self. That's what's been going on. And so part of me is like trying to not, like sometimes people would make comments, they didn't know. So I had to like just tell myself they didn't know, because I did get a few comments for like, where are you? I need you to make me smile today, which I'm so glad that most of the time my videos do. But in the moment I was just like, ouch. Is that what I am? Like, dance, monkey, dance. I need you to dance for me and make me smile. And I know that the person probably did not mean it that way, but when you're having a moment, when you're having a rough time, it's easy to be like, hey. Anyway, that's that. So I again, there was other stuff going on. And I know, like, when my aunt did end up going in the hospice, I met with, like, Brenda and I can't even think right now. Anyway, but so some people knew, a few people knew about it. Thank you for all the hugs and loves in the chat. I appreciate it. But I just wanted to let you know, and I didn't feel comfortable sharing anything I was kind of following my uncle's lead. Like, I haven't even shared on Facebook really yet because he just made an announcement there. So I didn't want to do or say anything without, to step on his toes. And so I didn't feel comfortable sharing what was going on. Yeah. The kids. I hope. Let me know if you can hear the song that they're playing, and I can tell them to turn it down because I don't want it to. Yeah. So yeah, Alex was saying her mom. Yeah, it's. And then I don't know, and I know that we have friends of the channel that are hospice nurses, and I just truly like, especially when my grandmother went into hospice, and I got to see the importance of it. It's just like, if you're a religious person, I feel like it's truly God's work, helping the family and helping the person make a smooth transition. And it's a very, I can't think of the word right now, but I think it's amazing that people can be that for others. Definitely. Oh, thanks, Joyce. My mate Margaret has inspired you to. I have another channel called My Mate Margaret. It's inspired her to try to quit smoking. Yay! 4 weeks cold turkey. Oh, I'm so glad. That makes me need to get back. And I know I promised Brenda then that I was going to get back on I made one video over there. But this is kind of what's been going on. So I fell off the wagon with some of my stuff because of just stress, anxiety, all this stuff going on. So that's kind of what's been up with that. So maybe I'll get back on track over there as well. So I'm so sorry, Tiger Lily. Yeah, it does hit very hard. And yeah. Oh, thank you, Alex. And my aunt and uncle were such lovely people that so many people adopted them as, as grandparents. So they had so many, before they were in Spokane, they were in Auburn. And they were really active in the church, the Episcopal church there, for the university. And so a lot of college students that were there kind of adopted them as, like surrogate grandparents or anything. So they were very loved. They're very loved, I should say. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. I'm going back here. Okay, looking through here. I thank you. Oh, good. Vintage Vibe by Tammy. I'm glad that this, when I was talking to someone yesterday about that, I was really hoping that if that is the case for people, it's really good. That I want to make people feel connected. Oh, good. You don't hear the music. Good. Good. Yes, definitely. My chat keeps jumping, so if I miss your comment, I apologize, friends. Oh, thank you, Terry. I'm handling it well now. So it's been challenging. And so, like, because I homeschool the kids, it was hard to try to focus on school. So while this was all going on, like, you know what, we were doing like an art study. So we were studying Impressionist art. We're still doing that, but it was basically all consuming. I was like, let's just start learning about the Impressionists. Let's do art activities based on that. And then we were just slowly like reincorporating other, like we're still reading, but like, okay, then we're going to do like science and art and reading and math. And now like this week it's our first week back on our full school schedule, but we've just been kind of sticking together and being together as much as we can and like talking on the phone to family as much as we can. And hey, sugar, what's up? Yes, I am. You okay? A little bit more.
Hey, I want to load it.
The dishes? Yeah. Make sure the little doodad that broke from the dishwasher is back in there.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. We did picking up in my room. Okay. I said I'm reading and unload. Do we have to do the rest?
The sweeping, yeah. Okay. Love you. Okay. My kids are very responsible. They know they're not allowed to play video games until they get all this stuff done, and they're checking to make sure, like, was there anything else that I needed to do? They're very good kids. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's something I think is just as it goes on longer, it's going to be something that more and more people are happen to more and more people. So, thank you. I did it on purpose because it usually makes me feel better. And I haven't been. I know there are people that are like, you don't have to put on makeup but personally, like I end up feeling better if I do. So, okay. I'm trying to get my chat jumped again. Pardon. Um, so I hate that I'm not talking. Some of the things I can't share because if I do, I'm going to definitely start crying. So if I don't share something that I read it, but some of them I can't read out loud, or I will definitely cry. Okay, so that's what's been going on over here, and hopefully now things will start mending a little bit and getting back on track a bit more. So that's where we are with everything. I hope that your sales are going well, and I hope, as my friend said, that you're finding a sense of community and togetherness on my channel through all of this that's been going on, because that's a really nice thought. I hope so. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go make cookies with my kids and eat lots of chocolate chip cookies, and try to smile and play a board game or something with them. And yeah. So find something happy to do, something that makes you feel good if you can. And and I will definitely talk to you soon. All right. Have a great evening, everybody. Bye.